Well, I never thought I'd be recording two videos in the same day. So yeah, explains why I'm still wearing the same clothing. I was young and I needed the coins. But Binding into Comics put out an article that I got very interested in. And it's about one of my favorite movies from my childhood that's still one of my all-time favorites, The Princess Bride. So let's get into it, shall we? Ugh, freaking boomer computer. Mary Sue promotes racism and sexism in call to remake The Princess Bride. The Mary Sue's Kayla Hale Stern openly promoted racism in a recent article calling the Princess Bride film to be remade. Hale Stern's headline blares the only reason to remake The Princess Bride would be to gender swap and diversify it. Really? Why would you gender swap Princess Bride? What are you going to call it? The Prince Groom? Princess Groom? The Groom Bride? Heck, with the way 2019 is, any one of those titles would go. Her article doubles down on the headline. As far as I can see, there's no call whatsoever for a Princess Bride do-over unless studio intends to radically change up the character's dynamic and hugely diversify the... Oh, come on! Look, we get it. You guys want more diversity, but don't go remaking movies for that reason. Heck, the reason why the new She-Ra cartoon sucks so badly, why nobody likes the new She-Ra, well, at least people that buy toys, is because they try to promote diversity as the main thing. You should have to promote the show, not what it signifies. Biodiversity, she means to replace the white characters and actors. She makes it very clear what she means. The Princess Bride remake I'd accept if the internet was to dramatically alter its current form. First of all, the original movie is painfully, blindingly white. This would need to be the first element upgraded for the 21st century. There's no reason why any character in the new Princess Bride could be a person of color, and a fantastically diverse cast would be excellent to see, especially for the heroic Wesley. More picturing John Boyega. I can't pronounce the name. Boyega, then you can't stop me. Really? Just really? In fact, Hellstern declares that every single character could benefit from a diversity of casting. She does make exceptions for Miracle Max and Valerie, explaining, because any studio did not bring back living legends like Billy Crystal and Carol Kane to these roles does not deserve to be making movies. Oh, really? So you just want those two to return to be the token white characters? I'm going to call this what it is, racism. This promotion of prejudice, discrimination, and antagonism directed against white actors and characters based on the belief diversity casting of others is superior. Oh, I agree with the person who wrote this article. I mean, it's just as hateful to force people of color cast as it is to force white cast. Not only is it racist in a sense that it believes non-white actors and characters are superior to white actors and characters, but it's racist by tokenizing characters. The idea of non-white actors are only fit to play roles previously portrayed by white actors or characters that were originally created as white. It belittles non-white characters and actors the belief that they cannot stand their own and have to rely on intellectual property that was made famous with white actors and characters. I'm really agreeing with this person. Eric July provides a succinct definition of tokenization. And there you have it. The one I speak about the most, a classically white character, gets turned into a black character for it to be a copy of him in a comic like Miles Morales, really? Which is tokenized Spider-Man or crossing into live action. You have a classically white character in the comics, but then they depict them in live action, they are black. Okay, there's one. I do not fully agree with the person who just said that, but. Eric July, but. Dude, I believe if the person can play the character, don't matter their color. That's the reason why Samuel L. Jackson is the best version of Nick Fury out there. Hell, it's the reason why I complain about Will Smith playing Deadshot. He does not suit the character. The way he was portrayed does not suit Deadshot. But Samuel L. Jackson, man, he portrayed Nick Fury like how Nick Fury's supposed to be. No nonsense. July details how insinuating it is when discussing Disney and Marvel Studios' current practice. It's insulting. It's effing insulting when you consider just to think about it. I know most of you have never thought about it like that. Damn, they keep championing to this diversity and inclusiveness. The black characters that they bring in are not original. However, Kayla Hale Stern does not just promote racism, she also promotes sexism. She writes, "But what further permit the idea of a new Princess Bride for a new century than to take root in my head of the roles of gender swapped?" She adds, "Again, this can be done with all the primary characters without losing their overarching storylines." Okay, I don't even know what a female name for Diego is. I'll just say Diego. You know what? Just to be an asshole, I'm just going to use Dora because Dora, Diego, cousins. "My name is Dora Montoya. You killed my mother. Prepare to die." Like, seriously. She specifically wants Buttercup and Wesley gender swapped. "It's the simplest fix to shape up the entire Princess Bride dynamic is to make Wesley a woman and Buttercup a man." You know, I can't complain about this too much because, not to sound homophobic, but they could have made it two women or two men. And the stupid cigar went out. Yes, I'm smoking cigarette-filtered cigars. But, come on. This woman is cuckoo, cuckoo. That's what she is. She is cuckoo, cuckoo. Not only is gender swapping in general exist, but it tokenizes the characters as well. You're playing a female version of a male character. It's not a unique character that can stand on its own. It's a ripoff and has no standing of the original it stole from. I agree. Kayla Hale Stern attempts to shrug off a racist and sexist call to race swap and gender swap the Princess Bride, writing, "The Princess Bride isn't perfect. It is plenty wonderful. It's set down like a sacred text that doesn't need to be altered or resurrected." Yeah, have a laugh at that line after spewing inordinate amounts of racism and sexism. Now, who wrote this again? John F. Trent. Well, Mr. Trent, I 100% agree with you. I mean, come on. This woman sounds crazy. Hey, I have no problem with gender swapped fan art, fan fiction, whatever, but trying to gender swap the original material, that's just wrong, man. Like, I ain't saying men are superior to women or women are superior to men because it goes both ways. Unlike this person, I actually do believe in gender equality. Overall, I do not know what the frickin' fruitcake Kayla Hailstern, I mean. I do not get what's just going through her head? Someone tell me, what? Whatever, I am done. This is Mario Kaiba, screwing the rules / free hair.